The vibes are immaculate.
So awake.
Everyone, let's go down the line, starting with welcome my players, Aaron Talley.
Yahoo!
Arc Morpheus is not with us today. They couldn't find the food antidote. We have DD Bylan.
Sup?
Luna Kara.
Hi.
We have Saya
This makes no
Makoto.
sense.
Yellow.
Oh, thank God it's there.
And
Holy
Saya
shit.
Kotanis.
And who?
Scarlet Kotanis.
Katanas Emery's does the me sword fighter victory pose.
Katana Emery's is the V-Sword fighter.
He's the sweet sword fighter.
Oh my gosh, I just thought of a bunch of cool feats to give you. Actually, even I'll do you one better. Give me one uno momento.
Link, spare yourself this time, okay?
Can you like,
sword fighter
can you change your name
class.
to like Lily or something? So like you have AALLSS across the screen.
No! Yeah, let me just go change my name that I've been having for like 6 years. I'm gonna totally do that. Fuck that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I saw
Okay.
that.
Like Scarlet's gonna
Wait.
change his name to Scarlet, definitely.
I mean, trans people do it all the time. Sorry.
I-
Sorry. Hi, guys.
Scarlet. Link.
Uh,
No call.
so I looked up a Me Fighter D&D class, and I had just pulled up Fighter, which I think is so funny.
Ooh. The Me Fighter's so much more though.
The Me Fighter is so much more. Last time on Mythology D&D. Oh yeah, Luna. If the like files aren't working on your computer, you could just open up the Google Drive in your browser.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, you can open it up on your phone. Last time.
It's still annoying and boggles my mind.
Last time on Mythology, the party were acquisitioned by King Arthur to venture. Oh God! To venture into the Nine Hells and basically go on a diplomatic mission to inform the leaders of said hells of what's happening. Along the way, the party found themselves at a town where a peculiar creature had just broken free and began demanding a fight.
I feel like
I remembered I had these recaps pre-written, and I just pulled that out.
Andrew.
Sorry, I was pretty on the money. Having fought the Sun Wukong and beat them, they proved themselves worthy of being his little minions, and are ready to continue their journey into the Asgardian mountain range, where Wukong has mentioned knowing where they're planning to go next. With that said, is there anything anyone would like to do while traveling?
Kara's gonna ask us of who and what they mean about these other people that had left them behind.
And he goes, oh, it's a bunch of like weird like nobodies who were like, oh yeah, we're like adventurers who like save the world and stuff, and we're gonna totally like run a consistent campaign. But they did not run a consistent campaign, guys. Not in the slightest.
Consistent campaign? I'm confused.
What kind of nonsense are you speaking?
I have no idea what any of this means, and am in no
Well-
way associated with this.
So there's a
Same.
You sound like you're associated
Well-
with it.
no. So, from my understanding, that a campaign, at least in this type of context, would be the preparation for a battle or an upcoming event. That's what's happening,
Yeah, at least that's what they were like implying. I don't actually know what they were like doing. They just kind of seemed to be like traveling the world with no real direction. They killed some guy who skis. I think he was important.
Oh.
Guy who skis?
Yeah.
Seems very rude.
Ski.
Yeah, he was like Thor's
Was he minding
nephew
his
or
own
something.
business?
He was what?
Thor's nephew.
Thor?
Oh.
They killed fucking Thor?
No, his nephew who skis.
Who skis?
I don't think that's much better.
Oh.
They're gonna deal with consequences soon. We.
Well, I assume they're dead. This was like 60 years ago.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
I've been in this.
Mars.
Hi guys, I've been in this mountain for a hot sec.
Honestly, I thought you
I'm starting to understand why you're the way that you are, mate.
Huh? I don't know what you
Exactly.
mean.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
At least you're pretty.
oh, thank you. You got a thing for monkeys?
No.
Oh, you said I'm pretty.
Monkey.
Bless your heart.
Monkey. He kind of like waddles away, bobbing his head.
Allow us to do battle on our way there.
Oh, you
Oh.
don't want that.
We
No.
just did battle. What do you mean?
More.
Oh, okay. And he hits you on the head with his
katana,
staff. Without hesitation. Okay. Bop.
Fighting him.
Are you going to just keep getting back up and then getting hit in the head, and we're going to have to take care of your unconscious body on the way out there?
Sun Wukong
No,
creates
no,
a
no.
duplicate of himself. The duplicate is like walking and sparring with Katanas, while Sun Wukong is just like hands behind head, meandering.
Katanis is having the time of his life.
You guys will have gotten a long rest. Is there any like in-town things you want to do before you leave the town, like shopping, anything like that? Now's your time to do so.
But yes.
anyone got
actually.
money?
Is there a blacksmith in this town?
Yeah.
I would like to walk up to the blacksmith.
You walk up to this like fairly generic looking blacksmith. However, you see like the back of the building has been re-outfitted to be much larger and much sturdier, having like stone walls. And upon walking inside, you see back in the stony area, the body of a two-headed dog. And you see, turn around, big beard, short man, stoic appearance. He goes, "Ah, what can Smithy do for you?"
Good day.
I tell you,
see-
this hellhound makes one hell of a forge. Pun intended.
But
I'm sure.
Dead
about,
60 years and his heart still burns bright.
I see. How are you doing on materials?
Materials?
What if I were to give you 4 short swords, 8 spears, and 1 long sword? How much would I fetch for that?
A 4x short sword. Sorry, wait, no. Different thing. Sorry, I got my notes mixed up. Give me a second. Me subtly pushing Scarlet to join my other games in the games they're in.
Killing you.
sorry.
Yeah.
So you got 4 short swords, you said. What was the other stuff?
8 spears and 1 long sword.
Oh, the longsword would be pretty nice. That'd be about 97, 31 gold.
31 gold?
Ooh.
Could you make it 35?
I can make it 30. Ah, 35 sounds good enough. Just for you, buddy.
Thank you much. And he bundles it all together, and he hands it
What
to
the-
Smithy, and he walks out.
Oh,
What does
were
he
you not gonna buy anything?
The next time.
Give me my 5
I'm-
gold back then.
Well,
Stingy ass mother.
I'm quite well equipped, you see.
Oh,
Guys.
fuck, is that Excalibur?
Wait, hi. What?
Never mind. I guess you don't need it.
Hello, child.
Guys,
There's very few weapons in the multiverse I can respect. And Excalibur is one of them.
I don't have any. There's no slot for gold on the Fire Emblem sheet.
Just put it in your inventory.
I'm going to, but whoa.
You got a sheet of 100 gold in a box. Congratulations.
To be fair, I made my custom Fire Emblem sheet with Shifting Blade in mind, where our gold is stored in a shared convoy on a Google Doc.
That is true. I like this sheet anyway.
I like that sheet. Anything else anyone would like to do?
It's a bit of an obscure one, but what was like the foliage and stuff on the way up here?
As you guys are venturing from like the plains area, you feel it start to get colder. This is a more wintry area. The foliage starts to like slow down as such. There are still bushes, thickets here and there, but it becomes fewer and far between as you get into the mountain ranges. The grass thins out, and you start to see blankets of snow as you approach your destination.
This is going to be a really weird thing to do, but I'm wanting to grab a combination of
I need a much more chill song than what's playing right now. Sorry.
Nah, it's bopping.
for holly, orchids, roses, and my brain has to load. Please hold. And lilies.
I unmuted everyone, right? Yes, I did.
Nope.
Thank God.
Momo.
Yeah, you can gather up. Roll me a nature check.
You're right. I should
Er,
play fire. Yes.
Nature or survival, your choice.
Survival's higher.
I try to give my players choices whenever I make them roll.
That will
something.
be 22.
A 22. You find a good bit of the holly. You find a handful of orchids. The lilies are harder to come by, but you do find 2 or 3.
Got it. That makes sense.
One moment, I'll step away.
And while they're doing that, she's going to kind of makeshift help. Ow, cat!
Bylan, is everything all right?
Yep,
Rylan, what
I'm
happened?
okay.
As a wild mountain lion jumps out of the bushes and bites into Bylan.
Oh my god, it's a cute cat!
For context,
The mountain lion's
Tuxie.
wearing a tuxedo.
I'm gonna
yeah,
go.
It's not a
Tuxie.
tuxedo cat. It is a mountain lion wearing a normal ass tuxedo.
no, it's totally fine. Tuxie hopped off of my desk, specifically stretched his paws into my thigh, and I haven't trimmed his nails recently.
Real.
So
all right.
fuck, that hurt.
What are you doing with your flowers?
I was trying to make bouquets and stuff as a way to as also like protection charms and shit, since we're going into the Valley of the Dead, basically.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. What? Oh, great. Now I got a scratch there. Thank you, buddy. Love you.
All right. That's Dee Dee. That's Bylan. That's Katanis. Tally, Makoto, Kar. Is there anything you guys want to do before we start?
Cat. Come here, kitty, kitty.
Roll an animal handling check as this mountain lion is snarling at you. I would do the mountain lion noise, but I cannot do the mountain lion noise.
Which one?
All you hear is
You know the one.
"Nga."
No.
It goes, nya, nya.
Yeah.
Hold on. Momo, say it again.
Okay, Aaron.
Momo, you suck.
This mountain lion kind of like approaches you as you like hold out a little like morsel of food. And it kind of like slowly, like, on guard, approaches you. Before it kind of, like, gets right up close to your hand, and it, like, takes the food very quickly, but before it, like, backs off too fast, it looks back at you, and you see little text above its head that says, "Mountain Lion will remember this," and then it runs off.
Yes! I need to get it a top hat for the next time I see it.
Okay, now I'm expecting a DM from someone about, hey, make sure to put Tuxie in a top hat.
Put Tuxie in the top
Put Tuxie in a top hat.
Put Tuxie in a
He's-
top hat.
He has a bow tie somewhere.
Alright. Kara, Makoto?
No, not really.
There isn't really anything Makoto would like to do, but to be quite honest with you, with how much social conversations is going on, he's probably going to write more cue cards.
Real. There's a whole ass monkey to account for now.
Exactly.
Alright.
Well, actually, Mr. Monkey, sir, how do you
Yes?
spell your name?
Oh, it's sun, like the sun. Wukong, like the Wukong.
What's a Wukong?
That's me! And he, like, points to his face.
My
But,
apologies.
but how do you spell? Is that with a V or a W?
A V or a W?
I'm not the smartest, but
I would say,
yeah.
like, it's not really a W, but if you, like, take two V's and put them really close together, that would look right.
Seriously writes that
A
down.
vagina?
What?
What?
Violet, are you sure you don't have a thing for
Sorry.
monkeys?
No!
Monkey.
I just
every time you Sun Wukong takes a step, you hear Ape Escape music.
fucking elves. Oh my gods.
Alright, with that, Wukong walks up to, like, a little, like, cave opening in the side of the mountain. And he says, "Alright, here's the cave I was trapped in for those 60 years. You ready?"
Sure.
Wait, we're coming with you? Into the... Wait,
You know,
you mean you were trapped in hell?
No.
I thought it would be a bit of a highway.
Oh.
Not quite. It's a little more complicated than that. And he, like, pinches his nose and does a little, like, hop, cannonballs into the hole. And you guys, like,
Well.
look down and you see, like, it's starting to, like, it gets dark. It gets so dark so quickly that you almost immediately stop seeing him. And as you kind of, like, listening for him to hit the ground, you don't hear anything. And instead, 3 more Sun Wukongs pop up behind you guys and just start pushing you into the hole.
Hey,
I-
Mary,
I
we
wanted-
may,
I wanted
we
to
may
say-
have drastically fucked up.
Katanas would like to, without being pushed in, jump in after him and
Yeah.
use Excalibur to just slow the fall.
Okay,
Yep, Violet just flies in.
alright.
pushing's not needed.
Tally actually, before the Sun Wukongs come up, is like walking towards it just to look down, and then loses her balance a little, turns around, sees the Wukongs pushing people, and goes, "Oh great! Ah!"
Can I tensor floating disc so I can like slowly fall down the hole?
You guys all slowly fall down the hole. When you land, you don't actually, like, take any damage.
Oh, never mind then.
And instead, I'm making sure you guys all have the right amount of vision.
Guys, I think there's a door here.
Guys, I
Guys.
think there's a door.
Guys, I think there's a door.
And as you guys,
Undertale?
and as you guys land, you immediately see, like, old ruins kind of, like, adorning the area. And Wukong looks at you guys and goes, "So, like, there's this guy who kind of hates my guts. And he's
Oh,
like
okay.
the leader of this whole like labyrinth thing.
Oh.
But as a labyrinth, it's just the difference between a labyrinth and a maze is that a labyrinth only has one path. We kind of have to go past him to escape.
This is your area. Rain loading, please hold. Name goes
Your
here.
world of expertise, correct?
No, I'm a
Oh
total
my
No,
gosh,
expert.
the plugin didn't work. I got an ad. Sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah,
Shenwu Kong,
everyone-
This is your area of expertise. How about you lead the way?
Oh yeah, sure. And he like immediately he walks up the stairs, approaches the door, and walks through the closed door, disappearing.
Guys. This fucking room. This room. Hold on.
Huh.
Jonas walks forward. He reaches out and touches a fucking sparkling star. I'm filled with determination. I save the game.
Undertale, really?
Wait, so
I
you see those
haven't
too?
finished it! Isn't
Wait,
this
so you see
spoilers?
those too?
Were you yelling about me spoilers?
Jade, you're
No,
past the ruins, right?
Okay,
No.
Sorry,
Rude.
no.
No.
it is time for me to give a little context. I started a mythology game about a year and a half ago that like after 3 sessions fell through. From that game, the idea of a Minotaur's Labyrinth, where the labyrinth is just the Undertale map, has been aching in my head like a burning plague.
God.
Welcome to the Minotaur's Labyrinth, everyone.
Oh my god.
Link, you can't do this to me!
No way.
Okay, tell me this is at
Everyone,
least a labyrinth that
please.
I have played in...
Roll
This
me
is
a
just the ruins.
dungeon initiative.
Okay, I can't
Dungeon
find my normal
initiative.
Canis die.
It's just so I can
wait.
keep track of everyone one at a time without like a bunch of people going all at once. It's just a normal initiative roll.
17.
All right.
3. Link, at least tell me this is at
Oh.
least a map
Jade?
in
Jade?
Undertale I've
Jade?
played.
Luna?
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 It's not that deep.
So look at the purple tile set and tell me where in Undertale you've been that has only a purple tile set.
Thank you, Aaron.
Oh my god, look! It's
The
there!
first one.
All right.
Exactly.
Violin got a 17.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't gonna be another one that I was gonna get spoilers because he's been actively trying to get me
Thank
to
you,
play
Saya.
the game and not get spoiled.
This just means you need to play more before you
11.
can keep up.
Well, you are never allowed to read any of the fan comics that came out in that weird period of time.
You mean right now?
Extensively
Oh, yeah.
from the
Morpheus
previous
is not
year.
currently with
Decades?
us, so I'm just.
I don't know
gonna
anymore.
him.
Time is an illusion.
Aaron got a 13.
Oh wait, do we have full HP or no?
Yeah. You long rested.
Oh, okay. Cool. Are we long rested? Oh, yay.
Dude,
I'm not gonna make you fight Sun Wukong and then do the mega dungeon.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be fucked up.
That would be actually. 11
I'd probably
for
just quit.
Continus.
Saya, hit him with it. Wait, no.
Link's not
I'm
evil,
not-
but if he did that, I would just quit.
Oh, you got a 3.
It lasted
Link's
an
not
hour?
evil.
God.
He's conniving. There's a difference.
There is a difference. One of those is sexier, and it's not conniving. It's not.
He's a hoe. He's a hoe. We
All
all
right.
know this.
Top of the turn order,
I know,
Bylin.
and he looks fantastic in a miniskirt.
Thank you. What would you like
He
to do?
does.
I do, actually.
It's not fair how well he pulls off a skirt.
You could too. You just need the confidence.
It's all
I
about the
don't have
confidence.
that.
All right,
Work on
Bylin.
it.
Top of the initiative. Where would you like to go?
Well, Bylin understands that this is pseudo a maze, but
Something. like
hello,
that.
dog.
Hello, dog.
Goodbye, dog.
That was minorly annoying.
She
Sorry. The
looks
references will abound.
towards Makoto.
You
As-
press... Yeah, sorry.
With Makoto, she asks, by any wrong accent. Hold on, please hold. By any
Violent.exe
chance,
is loading.
yeah.
Violent.exe is loading.
By any chance, do you have a some sort of summon that has like the scent ability, who can smell very well?
No, not exactly. I definitely don't. Looking through it, yeah, I'm just reading some of these cards, and I definitely don't have anything that can. What was it? Sniff, or?
Yeah, sniff. That's the one.
Sorry.
Hmm.
No, I don't have anything like that, unfortunately.
That's quite all right, my dear. All right.
I'm still held up on the idea of, go ahead and lead the way, Sun Wukong immediately disappears.
He pulls a Toriel.
Oh my gosh, he
Violin
did!
just places her hands on her hips, looks forward, and then looks back at the group, and says, "Journey ho!" and then walks in.
Alright, you open up the door.
Yes.
Sorry.
And you walk in. Is everyone
Yes.
following?
Yes.
Alright.
Yep.
As you all enter
Straight
into
in.
this next door, you're greeted by another door. This time, it has like big bars over it, because I'm a little Zelda coded. And on the other end of the room, you see a series of 4 levers.
Oh God.
Pull each lever.
Starting with which one?
The one on the far left.
The one on the far
Shit.
left. All right, and then
My headphones died. Hold up.
The two on the right.
all right,
I can hear you guys now.
and then
The last one.
makes sense to me. As you,
Hold on. Where are each 4 levers located?
it's just indicated by the one lever. As you pour,
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
as you pull, who pulls the last lever?
I will.
All right, Car. As you pull the last lever in the sequence, you hear a clicking noise. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Fuck. Hold on. I'm a cleric. Quick.
I really
That's it.
feel like making a pie. Hey, what flavor does everyone like?
Biscotch.
Cherry.
Pumpkin.
As you pull the
Oh,
last
God,
lever on the
no
wall,
Undertale
you
fan.
hear a
Come
clicking.
on, guys.
You hear a
Anyway.
clicking noise, and an arrow like opens up and fires out at you, dealing 7 damage.
Ah!
I hope there's butterscotch down here.
Oh, it seems that these levers are trapped if we don't do it correctly. If you guys would like, I can get someone to do that for us if you'd like.
Again.
Sure, they're probably going to be a bit smarter than us in the first place. By all means,
Hey.
go for it.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just look through my deck.
I'm not
no,
very good at
nothing.
puzzles. I'm good at hitting things.
What if we break all 4 of the levers?
I don't think breaking the levers is going to end well for us. The
You
labyrinth
just
might
lock
come
yourself
alive.
in the room. Well, game over. Party TPK'd by locking themselves in a room.
Okay. Hansel looks, and says, "Let's try and pull all 4 right at once."
Oh, I can't summon that many if you guys are all gonna take the damage. But yeah, I guess Baymax can pull one of them.
What if it's just 1, 2, 3, 4?
Players having PTSD of puzzles right now.
Players being caught up on the smallest of puzzles. I love it.
You don't understand, Link.
I think I do, actually. I run a Zelda game.
I already had to deal with the puzzles.
Alright. So, what's
I
the
beg
next
of you,
order?
mercy.
Are you guys gonna pull all 4 levers at once?
Yes.
Alright. You guys pull, like, on the count of 3, you all pull the 4 levers down. And with a clicking noise, can I get Cotinus, Bylin, Baymax to roll me dexterity saving throws as the door unlocks. You kind of just broke the puzzle, so it like.
Ooh! Ah!
Well,
17.
All right. You're
18.
fine, Bylin. You're fine, Cotinus, and Baymax takes 5 damage, but he pops. He's a balloon man.
oh no! Did I just lose Baymax? Shit!
Yeah, I'm sorry. You just lose Baymax as the arrow flies through, leaving a giant hole in his balloon body. He quickly deflates. He looks at you, Makoto, and he goes, "Did I do well?"
Yes, you did, Baymax.
On
I'm
a scale
satisfied
of
with my
1 to
care.
10, how would you rate this food?
No!
Oh, I don't think he had this in his cue cards today.
Makoto, you okay?
I can hear
I'm
now.
okay.
Kara's gonna go up to Makoto and like ask, "Would you like a hug?"
A hug would be nice.
They open their
Sniffle.
arms, and then their like tail also wraps around their back.
Oh, that's sweet.
Big ol' bear hug.
All right.
Bylin just kind of steps next to Tally. Very
Head
like,
pats.
kind of looks up at them
All right.
Scruff.
and whispers, "Do you think that they could just summon it again?"
Okay, don't tell him that.
I'm not going to say it. I'm just thinking it.
Oh, imagine if the damage dealt to the summons reflected upon the cards.
Oh, that would be so upsetting.
That's so metal,
Like,
though.
Baymax gets an
So
arrow
evil.
shot through him and the card suddenly has, like, an arrow hole in it.
No.
Aw.
No.
Kara looks to Makoto and be like, "Are you ready to continue?"
I guess.
Alright.
Let's go.
As you guys open
Follow
up the
behind.
door and continue on to
Tally.
the other room.
What?
Do you have any suckers?
I have cookies.
Okay,
Cookies
are
work?
they? Yeah. Give them to the Grievin boy.
I'm stuck in the wall again.
All right,
It's
would you
time.
like cinnamon or butterscotch?
You are stuck in the wall.
Butterscotch.
Give me a card. There we go.
Damn
How
it, I
does
wasn't
this
ready
keep
for this.
happening?
I wasn't ready for this answer. Have a butterscotch cinnamon cookie.
Thank you.
As you guys enter into the next room, you see 2 little waterways with small rickety bridges going over top of them, and 2 more levers.
Ooh.
Riggedy bitch. Oh, walking over
Adonis
the
would
bridge.
like to go into the water.
Ah,
Cotinus, it's
Oh.
cold.
I'm just
The
gonna
chill
fly
of the
over
water, the running sounds it makes. You're filled with determination. Sorry.
it. No, you're not.
Weirdly soothing water.
someone
keeps
go flip
walking.
that lever. I don't feel
You
like
should
it.
drink it.
Oh yeah,
Can
sure.
you drink it?
Can I?
I don't know. I don't know your anatomy.
Hey, Link,
Take
did
it.
Merlin make me with a stomach?
I mean,
No, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Because I can eat Tally's goodies. So
Yeah.
I drank some of the water.
it tastes frog-like.
Bog-like or frog-like?
Frog-like.
Frog.
Katanas, never having willingly tasted a frog, goes,
Oh, you haven't?
This is kind of like the frog Merlin once fed me, and then stops drinking the water.
Whoa!
Bylin just raises an eyebrow. I'm sorry.
Alright.
You were force-fed frogs
This could be
from
their bathwater.
a fucking
Awful.
wizard. Force-fed frogs from the fucking wizard.
I'm just gonna
No,
pull
no.
this lever.
Force-fed frogs by my fucking father.
You hear a clicking noise.
Oh, that's one hell of a that word. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good.
Violet, are
Yeah.
you okay?
Hold
I
on,
know you
wait, what
occasionally
was
just you stutter, but this is way more than normal.
I'm working on it.
As you guys are chatting
just
about this,
thinking about
Tally
death again?
walks up and pulls the lever. And there's a clicking noise as the door unlocks.
I haven't talked about death at all this week.
That's not true.
Checks that time.
Thinking
That's not
about
true. You
death.
fought Sun Wukong like a day ago.
Oh,
Said the wall.
well, of course I think about death. That is my goddess.
Yes, but to a more unusual degree. Like
No?
psychopathic.
No?
I don't
How-
know what
how's
that
the-
word means.
How is the Mega Dungeon Labyrinth the one we're role-playing the most in?
That's
I'm
what
not even
I'm
a
saying,
psychopath.
actually.
She
Like-
says as
Like,
she
I love it. Don't get me wrong.
I love it too.
But we were told this was not going to be a roleplay heavy game.
That just
That
makes
ain't
the
quite
roleplay
work.
that is there all the more fun.
All right,
So-
second lever.
don't.
Makoto.
You're gonna close the door.
Do you pull the second lever, Tally?
But second lever.
The
Tally,
door's already
you
open,
pull the
Tally.
second lever and you hear a clicking noise. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Mm.
Shield of faith.
That doesn't help there.
Damn. Well, I tried. Yeah, it's just a bonus action. Yep, nope. Wrong shield spell. My bad.
You like jump out of the way of the. You jump out of the way of the thing.
The arrow.
The arrow, yeah, that. Alright, Cotinus. You ready to continue?
Cotinus,
Yes.
why did you make me pull that?
I made you do nothing.
I made
Cotinus,
you do
I'm not
nothing.
your leader.
You open up the door to the next
You're the
room.
one who carries the big sword. By default in society, you are the one who is now the leader.
Move it. It's catching because you're starting from a corner. Move it straight up and then move it straight in. As you guys enter into the next room, you see it's fairly empty. You see a beat up training dummy on one side of the room. It's just kind of laying there. And you see a locked door. As you approach the training dummy, Cotinus, I assume that's what you were doing.
Cotinus.
Yeah.
Falling from the
should-
ceiling is not 1, not 2,
Oh.
not 3,
Oh.
not 4,
Wait.
not 6, 5 giant froggies.
Well,
Uh,
shit biscuits.
Wait, okay. Players now thinking, can we just talk to them? shit.
Do the
Cotinus?
frogs attack us?
They have not yet, but you're up currently. Do you want to... Like, you can wait for their turn to see what they'll do.
Cotinus is just going to look at the comically sized frogs.
Oh my
right
gosh,
now.
why are there ads?
He's just gonna look apprehensively. That's it. His act, look apprehensively.
Alright. Makoto, Kara?
Makoto in this moment is going to shuffle his deck of cards, and then he's gonna pull out the strongest, Gojo Satoru in defense mode. And that's all Makoto's gonna do. But Makoto will point at himself and then pick out a cue card with one hand. Yo Waimo.
I fucking
And then
hate
end my
you.
turn.
Alright. And then Kara?
I'm tempted to just leave the room and see what happens.
Fuck.
Get fucked by frogs.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That will not be happening.
Why? Oh my god.
Sorry.
You opened your mouth. What did you expect from him?
You know, that's valid, but I had a little bit of hope.
No.
No.
You place your hope in the wrong god. Alright, Kara.
Said one thing that was really awful the other day, and it's still
Kara.
humming to this day.
Your turn. Alright, Kara does nothing.
I said I wanted you to walk out and see what happens.
Yeah, then is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I want to see what he does. I'm just gonna walk through this room.
Okay,
The door's locked.
you would have to go back into the last room. The door is locked.
Oh, okay. Might as well just then stab. I was trying to find where my kaiju stuff was.
Oh, it's in the
Yeah.
anime and D&D document.
I finally got to it. It's just
Yeah.
I'm struggling with the whole
That makes it.
Google Drive not working.
That brings us to the end of player phase, making it enemy phase. Man, these enemies sure do be approaching. Hello, giant toads. They're all going to bite. One is going to bite.
Dodge. Oh, wait. Wrong.
Wrong game. Bonk. Hop. One is going to bite Kara. One is going to bite... Two is going to bite Cotinus. One is going to bite Tally, and one is going to bite Makoto.
Gojo will like to proc focus defense, and then the monster has disadvantage on it.
Alright. For Kara's top, Cotinus is second to, Tally is bottom. And then I'll roll Makoto's afterwards.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Mythology. Makoto, does a 15 hit you?
You know, yeah. Now that I think about it, I think it's kind of useless when my AC is 11, but yeah.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
better than
that
nothing.
definitely hit. True.
Cotinus, does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Alright. That is... Alright. I need Kara, Cotinus, Tally, Makoto to make... What is it? Athletics or acrobatics check.
Athletics or
Okay.
acrobatics? Acrobatics.
And then...
Acrobatics.
Oh, fuck.
And then same order for the damage rolls.
7.
Kara, you take 15 damage, 6 of which is poison. Cotinus, you take 15 damage, 5 of which is poisonous. Tally, you take 16 damage, 7 of which is poisonous. And Makoto, you take 17 damage, 5 of which is poisonous. As for the DCs, that is Cotinus, Makoto, Cotinus and Kara, you are now grappled.
Okay.
And that's end of enemy phase. So, Bylin, we're back to you.
To whom?
You.
Me. Got it. Violet is just gonna stare at the frogs for a second, and then cast Speak with the Animal.
Alright.
Time to do some fairy shit.
Violent, you cast Speak with Animals, and one of the frogs go, Ribbit. You know, I've been thinking a lot about life recently. And man, the color yellow is just so awful looking. I much prefer pink. Ribbit.
Well, do you have a thing when it's all mixed into one? She says to the frog.
Another frog says, don't mind him. He's a weirdo. Anyways, have you heard about sparing monsters?
Well, we would happily spare you if you try not to eat us.
Oh,
Fair deal?
wait. Sorry, I was thinking of a wrong game. That's not an option here.
Oh.
I thought.
Well,
I thought that.
At least it's specified for us before any players got the dumb idea of trying to act with it.
And then another frog
I
says,
was just gonna try and like.
another frog
animal
says,
handling?
I don't know. I feel like that's more of a personal decision. I don't really want to fight. And then the fourth frog is like, what do you mean you don't want to fight? It's the whole reason you're here, idiot. And then the frogs all just start arguing in front of you, Bylin.
Violet just kind of walks over to the frogs. Are you saying you want me to stab you?
And then the frogs go. The last frog goes, I don't think I want to get stabbed, Ribbit. But man, you look so tasty, Ribbit. And he licks his lips.
Okay, well, have a nice trip then, she says as she goes and stabs one.
Alright, roll to hit.
22.
That hits.
I'm gonna why I get my chips.
That will be with a 45.
45 damage!
No,
What
not
the-
45 damage. I read the numbers wrong.
Do you swing fireballs? Jesus!
No, I just can't read. I'm gay, I'm
I
sorry.
would put it past for Dylan doing that.
Being gay doesn't excuse being stupid, darling.
Negative stereotypes perpetuated.
12.
12 damage, to which one?
One in front of her.
Alright. I'm giving them names so they're easily identifiable.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That one's name better be fucking Big the Cat. Jesus Christ.
Bro, frog, frog.
This one's for
Froggy?
real.
Froggy. Froggy.
Froggy. Alright.
I'm
Tally,
surprised you
you're
didn't
up.
Name one of them after the frog
I'm
in
up?
Water 7.
Gross.
I don't know, you could probably make some killer frog legs.
I mean, probably, but like, wait, voice in my head.
And you hear Wukong's voice on the wind.
Where is that guy when we need him?
Again, I'm surprised you didn't name it after the frog from Water 7.
Gamabunta? I love that guy.
Yeah,
That guy's the goat.
I didn't.
Anyway,
I'm
my
surprised you
turn.
didn't name it. I call this move the sorry katanas.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I see why.
Is it this far or is it this far? I forgot.
It's 15 foot, isn't it?
I gotta look
No,
up
that would make
already.
it 3 squares. It'd be 30 foot?
Optimus turns and looks at Tally.
Burning hands is each creature in a 15-foot cone.
I was right the first time. I should stick to my gut.
So it's.
But you can also just move a step forward.
Yeah, I was going to.
You can honestly, you can move another one.
Aha!
The frog looks at you. Blank stare. Ribbit.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to you. I call this one the sorry katanas.
Caro.
Anyway, can I? Deck save.
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's like really bad. No, it's not like awful. I was expecting a negative. One of them succeeds, the bottom fails. Fro succeeds, the top frog fails.
And then I need katanas.
Upcasted burning hands, so silly. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, da, dun, 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 dun.
Now, if we're talking about repetitive songs, this one.
Fine, I'll change it.
And then I teleport. And then as my bonus action, I teleport a cookie in front of Katanas' mouth. Which they can use a reaction to eat now or a bonus action on their turn. Anyway.
Did you catch that, Cotinus? Hey, Scarlet. Your name's
yes.
Cotinus. Dexterity saving throw to avoid burning hands. Also, you've been given a cookie.
Oh, I consumed the cookie. Sorry, I was waiting for the telling me what kind of throw I need to make.
Oh, Dex.
It was said, actually.
Yeah, it was said.
I'm a bit slow.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but
how does a 7 work?
gosh.
You the freedom to tell your story.
Ooh, no.
Alright, how's the cookie? What's the cookie does?
Oh yeah, my beautiful cookie. What do I currently have it as? It's whatever I had it as last time.
That doesn't help us.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna move on to Cotinus. It's your turn. You go ahead and take your turn while Tally figures that out.
So I take 18 damage.
Yep.
Gotta make sure. What are the chances that I can be so convincing of these frogs to stop fighting us?
That depends. What do you say to the frogs?
Can I stab my frog?
Paultinus, having just been hit with a giant burning hands, turns to the frogs, specifically the two who were also hit. And he pushes out his hands in front of him. He goes, "Stop. We don't need to fight. In fact, we could be friends. I would not want to consume another one of you, especially after that burning hands. You smell rancid."
One of the frogs look at each other. Byland, you hear one of them say, "He's eaten a frog?"
Yeah, it was a tiny one and I got shoved down his throat by force.
You're actually quite delicious.
They look very scared.
Cotinus does like a spin, thrusts his finger up in the air, and then points at the frogs and goes, "Let's all leave this room together. Yeah?"
Maybe
Violet,
I'll
you
just
hear-
let us.
Finally, you hear the other frog say, "Man, if it was my turn, I would punch him right now."
Violet is trying so hard not to laugh.
You know what? I tried. He draws Excalibur.
Rabbit.
I look at Violet and I just see her little giggle and it's like, yeah, no, that didn't work, did it?
No, they want to punch him
Not
actually.
one?
I want to
No.
punch him, that's hilarious.
Sorry, darling.
Good to have you
I
back.
hope they get a good
Okay.
brain.
Good to have you back.
So a 17 and a nat 1.
A 17 hits.
Are these guys fiend, fae, or undead?
Just frogs, man.
A frog!
They're large beasts.
Nope. Okay, good to know. So
I could make them
I'm gonna hit
Sure them if
monstrosities.
you got
I'm gonna
polymorph.
hit this one for
Bow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba-dum-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
in total for 16 damage to this guy.
You stab into the frog and he makes like a dramatic "Oh, I've been hit" pose. Guys, I love
I
frogs.
tried to talk it through.
Yeah, he's like a ribbit.
So fucking dumb.
So fucking dumb. Alright, that's Cotinus. Makoto, you are currently restrained.
Oh, I'm restrained? I thought I was. Oh, I thought I was
It was-
restrained. Okay, never mind.
Kara-
Yeah,
yeah.
I rolled to get out of my restraint.
You-
I got a 22.
If I remember correctly, you can start your turn by making another acrobatics or athletics check to break free.
Right.
Oh,
Another acrobatics check it is then.
I did athletics this time instead of acrobatics, and I got a 22. Take it out.
Kara, you're at the bottom of the turn order.
I just wanted to get that out of the way because I can't do anything else.
Yep. You
30,
both
20.
break free.
Cool. Do I still have an action or no? Do I have a bonus action?
Yes.
To what?
Wait, yes to what?
Yes. To both. You have your turn still.
Oh,
I don't think it
Okay.
eats into your
cool,
action
cool.
economy. I think they changed it so that it does in the new rules, but I don't know that off the top of my head, so I don't care.
okay.
Cool.
They're frog guys. They're frogs, guys. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, the frogs are eating away at your action economy.
Okay. Then I go to stab.
Not your turn. Anyway.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Okay, I know what I'm doing for my turn. I'm gonna cast Bladed Halo.
All right.
I'm gonna cast it, so it's gonna ricochet. I'm gonna hit 1, 2, 3. So, 1 second.
Yeah, give me the.
3
roll.
d20 plus.
I'm actually tempted to cast Fireball centered on myself right now.
Does 10, 29, 18 hit?
The 10 does not.
Okay, so the top one does not take any damage. Okay, so it's what an interesting spell. Okay. So the second frog takes 2 damage, the last frog at the bottom takes 1 radiant damage.
Alright. The halo dinks off the frog's head and he holds his little hand up to it. He's like, oh. And then the bottom one took 3, you said?
No, the bottom one took 1.
1. Okay. 2 and 1. Got it.
Can that one in the middle's health bar turn yellow already?
He goes, oh, I don't like this.
We
Ribbit.
offered you an alternative.
Alright, Kara. I know you've been sitting in anticipation.
Yeah. Not Hunter's Mark. Hunter or Mark Prey is what it's called. To Froge.
Froge. Alright.
Froge. And then I'm gonna stab at it with my sword.
Froge.gg.
Yeah. $17.
That hits.
What if you wanted to hit, but the dice said, that one?
I throw the dice. And roll
Well,
a nat
yeah,
20.
that's how you roll them.
Yeah. That's how I rolled the nat one, actually. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-bum.
13 in total.
Alright. That brings us to the frog's turns. This one is kind of sulking in the corner. And by sulking in the corner, I mean he's attacking Cotinus. So it's going to be Kara, Cotinus, Tally, Bylin.
I turn to Fra and go, you really want to be burnt to a crisp, don't you?
He goes, for real, Ribbit.
Oh my god, is that what they call you?
He goes, huh? Great. Kara, you don't get hit. Cottonus, you get hit once. Tally, you get nat 20. Bylan, does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So that is... What's the bonus? of
I
damage?
still need to add the magic items, but it's fine.
Cottonus, you take 16 damage, 6 of which is acid. Tally,
Okay.
you take 6 damage, 1 of which is acid. Bylan, you take 15 damage, 5 of which is acid. And can I get all 3 of you to make acrobatics or athletics checks?
Here's the thing.
Scarlet, make sure to take it from your temp HP.
Oh. I'll do that next time.
Well, you could just add 9 to your HP and 0 out your temp.
19 on the acrobatics.
12.
You're good. Tally, you're good. Cottonus, you're grappled. Importantly, it was Frog who didn't hit you. He's just kind of chilling.
Okay.
Bringing it back to top of turn order. Vylan.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I'm sorry about this, but you didn't listen to us, so... Consequences!
Ba-ba-bum. Alright, Vylan.
Alright, that's a 26.
That hits, obviously.
And second attack is a 20.
That hits.
First damage is 9, and the second one is only 6.
Alright. Hey, 6 isn't bad. You're getting them down. Alright. And I believe that brings us to Tally.
Alright.
Ribbit.
Mass healing soup.
Oh.
I mean word.
Oh. 2.
Well,
Everyone?
everyone that's injured.
Not fair enough.
You
And
know,
everyone
as
that's injured
a
regains 10
wizard, thank
HP.
you so much.
10 HP, 10 HP,
10
10
HP.
HP, 10 HP. And then I place my hand on the frog's head and then, you know, burn it. No, 1d20 plus
Which one?
the one I can reasonably touch without getting attacked.
Okay. Okay, fine.
AK for real.
Yeah, for real. A 16 hits. I think the Burning Palm is cool as fuck.
12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. Alright. That brings us to Cottonus.
Action economy.
Death be upon ye. No more talking.
Kinda rude.
Okay, Kara.
Oh no.
The pipeline, the downfall.
Oh, one of those is a crit.
That
And
is
the other
true.
one is
Uh,
a dirty 20.
Bum, 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 bum,
Do I crit table it? Does that matter?
It's a 20, it's a nat 20 and a dirty 20. Aaron, do I roll crit? Yes, I do run crit table in this game. Aaron, pull up the crit table, please. Scarlet,
Yeah, because
1d100.
Because I have it pulled up whenever Dee Dee starts talking.
Wait,
Smart.
what am I doing?
The critting.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I haven't
asked for
critted
D-
anything yet today,
Hold on.
okay?
Wait, guys, I asked for a D100 and it rolled just
90.
one D10.
No, it didn't.
No,
Is it
1d1
Well,
1d100 is that rolled a 90.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not crazy. Look.
Oh wait, no. No,
Okay,
that's
okay,
a
okay. Right? Do 1d100 again.
1D100. It's just rolling a percentile.
I've not seen the new one pop up. No, do 1d100 again.
Slash. Roll. 1d100.
Uh-huh.
Wait, no, he's right.
Okay, okay. One of the first one you rolled that says a 90 is listed as 1d100 though.
I don't believe it, so I'm going to.
Do you want something other than a 90?
like?
Well, technically,
No.
if it was a percentile, then we'd take the 90 and then the 4.
Yeah, true. So it could be just a 94.
Sure, 90.
You immediately take another attack against the same target. Anyway.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you procced Adept. Finally. It's kind of a roundabout
have
way,
Adept?
but...
I do have Adept. So let's go ahead and roll that 1d20 plus 6. Okay, 21, and then I need to roll 3 d20s for each Adept.
Mm-hmm.
Is that within my proficiency bonus? What's
Well,
proficiency bonus at level 5?
3.
Still 2?
Iffin's
Plus
died.
3.
Suck.
So,
Aha!
17, you proc a Adept. Toss one more
Alright.
attack on there. One of these frogs is getting nuked.
Hello, I'm back.
Okay, so
I moved in 2 tiles. Is that
Um,
support right now? Support money.
crit is full. What's
Yeah, it's max.
what is,
it's,
like-
It's add dice denomination.
okay? So select roll. So for Fro, I'm doing the crit on plus 1 extra attack.
Alright.
So it's gonna be 2d8 plus.
How about put it all into Fro and then I'll let it cleave into Frog.
Oh, all? Okay.
Yeah. Cause I'm sitting here looking at Frog's HP.
Plus. So that's 3 attacks plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus. So 20.
While Scarlet is getting that damage altogether, Makoto, you're up next.
What?
My fault.
28. That's a
28?
really low roll.
That is really rolled. That doesn't cleave into Frog. But now
I'm-
Fro is like, oh, and he was like holding his head
Unironically-
to
It's a car.
Scarlet.
Huh?
Scarlet.
Oh,
No.
it had
No.
miracle. It had
No.
miracle.
I rolled 3 ones, a 2, and a 3 in 3D8, 2d6.
I
This is
feel-
improbable.
I'm feeling somehow responsible. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the frogs
probably.
the frogs have like turned away from you, Catanis, and they're just kind of like in the corner, like, oh. Ribbit. Ribbit.
I tried to talk to you guys. I did.
They're like sulking in the corner, but like for real this time.
Katanis!
Yeah.
What did you
Do you
say to
know-
them?
Do I know what?
Oh no, Violet asked something first.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I stabbed them really hard.
Did you do it well?
Quite.
Not well
Good.
enough for alive.
But do they
Oh,
want to
Discord.
live or no?
Hey, do you guys want to live?
Ribbit. Mylan, you hear one of them go, man, I just want to see the color pink.
Violet literally points at their hair. It's pink. What?
And he turns, and Fro turns, gets a big froggy smile, and then hops away.
So there is a pacifist option here.
Catanis, you can take an opportunity attack if you'd like.
No.
Magic missile.
No.
If they wanna live, then we can just simplify things. Actually, you know what? Since they wanna live, that simplifies things.
I mean,
a
no
lot.
one wants
Okay.
to die.
Huh?
No one
You
should
know
hit
what?
wants
buttons.
to die.
That's a fair point.
Which
know-
one wanted to die?
No one.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Hey, guys.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go? Like, your friends just left.
Which was your first target, Makoto?
I
I see what's happening here. I'm popping open
you already
the
know, don't you?
calculator. Yeah, I know exactly what's going on here. All right.
Yeah, if they wanna live, I'm casting sleep, and I'm gonna target Frog first, the one that's crying in the corner.
All
And then I'm
right.
gonna target the one in front of me.
All right. Next.
Let's target the one in front of Kara.
Wait.
Wait, are the two frogs asleep?
Yep. Frog successfully falls asleep. Froggy successfully falls asleep. You do not have enough left over for Frog to fro.gg to fall asleep.
Okay. Well, that works. That
You
works,
do have
uh,
enough
that
if you
works
want
anyways.
hit. You do have
Ralph
enough
says
if you
that
want
you?
like hit up Fro from the other room.
Throw from the other room? Nah, that's not within 20 feet.
Yeah, it is. Is it not?
Nope, 35.
Ah. I mean, he was leaving though, so technically it's not his turn to leave yet.
Yeah, I'll actually wait.
You might as well. You're losing out on the 16 anyways.
Yeah, you know what? I might as well. Let's put them to sleep.
Yep.
Get back in the room.
Get back in the room. He turns, gets a big froggy smile, and then goes me. There you go.
Okay.
Sleeping frog.
Perfect.
That left you with 15 HP to sleep with, but neither of the other two were below 15.
Is Kara under 15? No, no, I'm kidding.
I would not be happy if that was the case.
No, because you're the only HP bar that I can't see. If I could see everyone else's.
All right.
I guess you're 41.
just-
Never mind.
Yeah, it's just in the wall.
Yeah.
Technically, so is frogs. All right. Is that everything, Makoto?
That is everything.
Kara?
As
you see frogs falling over on their backs, going ribbit, 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 ribbit.
I'm gonna stab mine.
Roll to hit.
21.
That hits.
Damage. I max
Nice.
rolled.
You did. No, you didn't. You max rolled one of them. You got 7 on the D8. 18 is still great, though.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, ribbit, ribbit. And he's like licking his lips at you. Alright.
Kara just smiles and like bares her teeth as she smiles. That way he can like see her teeth.
Fro.gg is going to attack Kara again. For real is going to attack Tally again.
Your funeral.
He goes,
Back.
oh, and then bites you. Mrs. Kara.
I don't think you should intimidate it very much.
Tally, you take 16 damage, 6 of which is acid.
Ow, ow, claws. Ha, hi, baby. Hi,
Hi,
love
Tuxie.
Hi, Tux.
Alright.
Everyone
Violet-
gets to know when he's here. When I go, ah, pain.
Speaking of pain. Violet, it's your turn.
Sounds good. Alright, that one's asleep. That one's asleep.
Definitely not making it to Holland.
Is
I know, right?
the
Everyone who's flipped upside down is asleep.
got it.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. She goes to the one that's awake.
He goes, oh, hello. This Tally
Hi.
character is really tasty.
I understand that, but Tally, if they get to your digestive system, they're going to wind up being very toxic, and you're going to be throwing up later.
Oh,
Wait, I'm not toxic.
I had a buddy named Jim who ate a human once. He was sick
Ah.
for days.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, thank you for the hint. I'll eat you next. And he's like, you look just as tasty.
Alright.
You're not a human.
You're right, I'm not a human. I'm something a little bit worse.
Oh.
You know how,
Ribbit.
you know how some certain butterflies have
Ribbit.
patterns on their wings to be toxic, right?
Butterflies are so tasty.
They're tasty, but certain ones are toxic and will.
Every frog didn't just go attack.
I've grown an immune system to the toxicity. Evolution's a bitch. Ribbit.
Alright. Well, don't say I didn't warn ya. She says this as she goes in. There's the crit.
A butterfly, but with a stinger. Alright, roll a d100, Dee Dee. And then add your dice's denomination to its damage.
Dice's denomination. Oh, the
The number it is. Like an 8 for a d8.
98.
Number of sides it has. That would be better.
Did you
Sorry.
just say 98?
For the
Yeah.
d100, for the crit table.
Well, so Link, you're gonna have to probably change this one.
Oh?
Anyway, the hit damage equal. Sorry. No, it's just the hit damage equals the maximum dice roll.
Oh, that just means...
Yeah, you just max roll it.
Yeah, so it's literally the maximum damage you could do, plus the number of sides your dice has.
Okay, that would be. My brain has to load. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Hi,
Math is hard.
what are you doing?
Be aware
Okay,
you're up
hi.
next, Tally.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing is not surviving.
Nothing.
The math's mathing.
15,
Thanks.
and then double that, right?
It's the maximum you could do, plus the number of sides your dice has.
Oh, then a D8.
So 15 plus 8.
yeah.
23.
Hi, baby.
Alright, Tally, what are you doing?
Nat one.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. And he goes, "Oh, hello, butterfly. You have a stinger."
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Violet.
Yeah, because bonus weapon.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and cry.
It's okay, I'm working on cutting you loose, dear. That's a 28 again, so 21 damage.
How would you like to kill it?
I'm just gonna cut the tongue, let it bleed out.
Oh, well, I didn't rib it properly.
And now this is a neutral run.
I don't rib it. Now I rob it. Then he steals 5 gold off of you. Sorry.
No, that was good.
That was really good.
That was actually really good.
Oh my god, katanas.
I warned him.
Alright.
Don't say I didn't say nothing.
Anything else, Tally, or just the nat one?
Just the nat one. I'm gonna save my resources.
Alright. Cotinus.
My turn.
Look at him bounce up to the music. Stab, 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 stab.
Adonis is going to look at Frog and stab him. Just once though. Non-lethally. 18, so that means last roll 1d8 8 plus 2d6 plus 4. Alright, that's fine. 18 non-lethally.
Oh, that thing's gone.
Yeah, hit him with a pommel strike. Non-lethally.
As you finish off the last frog, you hear a click and the next door opens.
Ooh, oh, what the?
Oh my
Frick is that
gosh! at. I'm gonna kill
I
myself.
said non-lethally. I knock him out.
All right,
Please.
Makoto.
Makoto, it's your time.
It's your time to enter a room first.
Yeah.
You could have gone past. They
Sounds
could have gone
good.
Makoto, as you enter into this room, you see water like surrounding a little pathway. The pathway is absolutely covered in spikes.
Stop, Momo.
And welcome to the first and not the last maze. In whoever is leading, and in this instance, it is Makoto. I'm going to have you tell me your movement one step at a time, one square at a time. If you step on the wrong square, you'll take spike damage, and then the next person in turn order can take their movement.
I have a question.
Yes.
I think I know the answer, but I'm still going to ask it. Zone of Truth? Would that work here?
On what?
On the spikes? How would the spikes talk? Makoto, this is where you just send Gojo in front.
I was literally gonna
Fair.
say, Gojo. Hey,
Alright.
do you mind if you can just check for me? I know you're like the strong, so, and then Gojo just nods. So hang on a second. Let me just go pull up the monster stat block real quick. He has 30 feet of movement, so he's gonna step onto the first one.
All right.
5 feet of movement.
And then the next one he steps on?
He's gonna choose the one on the left.
He is stopped as he takes. It helps if I type /R. 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage.
And
One
that's-
second, let me just go pull up his HP.
That's the next person in the row's turn. That could be Makoto, that could be Kara.
That would probably be
I'll
me
go
again.
first.
I'm just gonna
No.
move. 1, 2.
Oh, you moved to the same spot Gojo did.
So it'd be
No,
here.
he went here.
Alright. Yep. And then the next one, Makoto?
Next one, I'm probably just gonna choose this one in front of Gojo.
That is safe. Next one.
I'm gonna choose diagonal this way.
You are stopped, and you take 9 piercing damage.
Sounds good.
Kara?
Okay, so that'd mean I would go here and then here.
I don't see where you're pointing. Just move your token 1 square at a time.
I did.
Alright, so where's the next one?
From here to here.
Yeah, so where's the next one?
Straightforward here.
That works.
Okay. Anxiety rising.
Alright, next one, Kara.
Guys, I have a feeling we're playing
Hold on.
Squid Game.
What is this Squid Game?
Looking at the pattern, I'm gonna go diagonal.
You're stopped, and you take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Alright, Bylin. The thing keeps glitching out. Hold on, let me refresh my owlbear. Because the vision keeps turning off. Like the
Hi,
fog.
hun. How high is the ceiling?
High enough that you can easily fly over.
All right, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
God damn
Nah,
it.
nah, nah, nah.
Alright,
Bylin
next
moment.
Not
up.
gonna be a team player, huh, honey?
Huh.
No, I anticipated this. Alright, Tally.
Oh, there's a bottle.
No, this is Kara speaking. You're not gonna be a team player?
Well, think of it this way. I'm working backwards.
Oh, they're injured.
She starts coming
Well,
to
just so
you
you
guys
know.
from the end.
So I'm gonna go to this
Next time you
one.
need healed, you're going to have to beg me for it.
You like it when I do that, though.
Whoa, whoa, keep it in the bedroom, guys.
Okay, fair enough, but still, not in front of the child.
Alright, Tally. It's much harder when you don't have Toriel to guide you, huh, guys?
Pretty much.
Even that puzzle
Yeah.
doesn't work. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Link would do it 5 times in a row.
And you are stopped, and you
God
take
damn it!
Alright. Link.
5 piercing damage, Tally.
Oh, that's not bad.
Alright, Continus, show us how it's done.
How deep's the water?
How deep's the water? You want to take a gamble?
Yup.
Alright. You jump in the
Oh.
water. It's not too deep. It's about, like, lower chest height. So, like, your head's above the water. And suddenly, Piranhas comes swimming at you.
I should have expected this.
A lot of piranhas, in fact.
Shit. Let me out. Well, guess I gotta do the puzzle.
Oh yeah, a handful of those would have hit Continus.
Can we see the damage though?
Do you want chip damage on the first floor of a mega dungeon?
No, I'm good.
First
Yeah.
floor. We're almost
Forward.
fucking dead.
Continus. That one stops you. 4 piercing damage, Continus.
Okay.
Alright, Makoto, it's your time to shine.
All right, Gojo, it's your time to shine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
As the spikes like depress into the ground as you're stepping on them, some of them just don't, and you just step and like they pierce your feet. You guys are gonna have some holy shoes.
let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. You.
That one's safe.
Okay. That means you.
That one's safe.
That would also mean you.
That one's safe.
Oh my god, he's got the mind game!
And then that would mean you.
That one stops. He takes 5 damage.
Hey, I get to share the same HP as Gojo.
It's one of your few
Alright.
resemblances.
1, bop, 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 bop.
And you're
bop,
stopped.
Bop.
Right here. Oh, let me see. On this square, you get stopped. And you take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Kara? Guys, I'm a little goofy.
Toria!
Kara? Luna?
Well, I'd go here, then here, then here. Ah! Let go!
No one's told
Who was safe again? Because the line didn't move.
Neither of us were safe. This really hurts my foot.
How does that make sense?
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Guys, I love puzzles so fucking much. Well, Luna?
Is there anything else around us? Is it, or is it just Stab, stab. Water, water.
Those 4 squares that you pointed to do consist of what you said, yes.
That is ridiculous. I hate puzzles. I hate puzzles.
Well, just get better at them.
Well, do you make a decision, or would you like to pass?
I'm not going to pass. Checking something.
Is there a character specific?
So I have long stride. Can I
But-
just cast it and just jump over? And get
Spell that
here?
that increases your movement speed?
I'm trying to remember what it does,
The
but I
fuck?
can't find the stupid thing.
The spell that increases your movement speed.
I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
like all it does.
Not sure off the top of my head. Because I think I'm getting it confused with a different spell, and I don't remember
Well,
what
there's-
spell that is. I'm
There's
getting
the
it
spell
confused with-
jump, which increases your jump height. But you
Hey.
can also just like you don't need a
Car,
spell
you
to
can-
gain the ability to jump. You can also just
Car, could you do
jump.
me a favor?
What?
Could you just step up onto the spikes above you? I need to see something.
No. I'm just gonna jump over here.
You jump over, and the spikes depress.
It really is just a bitch move, huh?
So, wait. Hurt?
No, you're good.
Okay. And I'm just gonna jump over this one to get to here.
All right.
Wait, so the solution was to jump over?
Everyone just starts walking over and jumping over
Yeah.
Continents and Gojo.
Yeah.
Or Makoto and Gojo. Oh. Eventually, Gojo turns, looks at Makoto, and is just like, gives the most I don't know man look before proceeding.
Yep.
Yo,
Why, Mo?
Cure wounds, Makoto.
No, I got.
No.
No. Give me a second. Good shoop.
Good shoot.
Okay.
Everyone heals 10.
Nice.
Perfect.
At
Alright.
this point, why am I even a cleric here?
Well, you can also heal. It's just I
Yeah.
can also heal.
You can have 2 healing. And you all have your ambrosia flasks, too.
Yeah.
I forget about those.
Actually, I'm
Alright.
gonna drink that.
Don't. Alright. Next up on the list is Kara. As you all begin stepping into the room, the room gets a little tense. A little anticipation, you could say, fills the room.
Is it a boulder?
And you hear a gloop. And you see at the end of the room a single pillar.
What?
Oh, you don't see it at the end of the room because your vision's gone. But that's all. Car, it's your turn. Abide by your movement
So
speed.
Hold on, no, I'm just trying to see what you're saying.
There's just a pillar at the end of the room was all.
Okay.
It's an Undertale reference. It's your turn, Kara. Alright, is that your
Okay.
turn, Kara?
Can I shoot it with the bow?
Shoot.
Oh my
The
fucking god.
pillar?
The
No.
pillar.
Alright. Bylin, you still be here? Cause it's enemy phase. Can I get everyone here to make a dexterity saving throw?
Uh-oh.
No?
18.
20?
Natural 20.
Ah, mold small.
Mold small.
Mold Small,
Holy shit!
I never imagined you so gelatinous. Oh fuck!
As the gelatinous cube begins making its way, following closely behind you down the pathway, Violet, it's your turn.
I move and then move again.
All right,
I do.
Tally.
Fuck that.
As a wise man once said, do not fight all the battles that are given to you in life. And by that, I mean, cube!
I'm just surprised everyone succeeded the save, honestly. Those are all really high.
Actually, I'm not gonna dash action. Dungeon Meshi taught me one thing. Anyway.
Run.
All right,
It is
Continus.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There we go.
Dash.
All right, Makoto.
Hang on a second. I'm just
Hi,
trying to
baby.
read. Cause it doesn't say go. It doesn't say like, monster. It does that. I can't speak English. It doesn't say in the monster stat block that Gojo can dash, but
He can. It's a standard action. Every creature can.
it's a standard action.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just gonna move 60 feet. That's 50 feet. Gonna move right over here. And as for Makoto, Makoto is not going to dash. Makoto will move 30 feet like this.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to methodically do this. Radius?
Hello. My name is me. Me is me. And me. Me. You understand?
Never mind. Kara's gonna get caught in it. Oh. Never mind. Makoto's gonna dash.
All right,
And that'll be
Kara.
my turn.
Kara?
Yep.
Well, honestly, I thought my kaiju funny thing gave me like extra like running speed, but it doesn't. So I'm just gonna dash, or actually, I'm just gonna use a long stride spell so I can have extra movement then.
Oh my gosh, Longstrider getting used? No way. This isn't D&D.
Hi. I got it because of the cleric thingy, so I'm going to use it.
All right. Where are you moving to?
Just legit, as far as I can in front of me. I just can't find the spell for Longstrider.
Oh my gosh. Have you tried Longstrider D&D 5e? Oh hey, look. There
I'm
it
trying
is.
to pull it up. I'm just. Oh my gosh.
Right.
You touch a creature, the target's speed increases by 10 feet.
So it's 40 feet and then dash 80
Increases
feet
it to
in
80.
front.
Yep. All right. Is that everyone? Is that where everyone wants to be?
Mm-hmm.
Not my problem. I'm out of here.
Where's the second Mold Small?
you
You
don't
know he's
know that
coming.
yet.
I know he's coming. There's 3 of them. They're somewhere in this room. Anyway.
All right. That's his turn. Violet.
I move. Thing is I'm not good with the map right now.
That's fine. I'll just move you. Dashing, assume.
60 feet. Dashing.
All right. Everyone else. I don't know how Bylan got behind everyone, but it's silly.
Because Bylan didn't dash the first time.
Ah.
I'm running, bitch.
Oh, hey, I'm past the pillar. I guess I'm
What
not
if, is there a
past
button on
the
it?
pillar. Well, I don't know. Is there a button on it? Go look at it, Kara.
Well, you were right there. I'm
Well,
not there yet.
Well,
Kara,
you
it's
can
your
move.
turn. Yeah, just take your turn. You're the only one who hasn't.
Is there a button on it?
No, it's just a normal column.
I want to punch it so bad at this point.
Alright, and
That's
that's his
Kara's.
turn.
So, like,
is that
with
it?
Kara's anger issues, can she just punch it?
The gelatinous cube?
The pillar.
Oh, sure. You punch
Poor
the pillar. It like crumbles a little. You punch some ruins. How anti-archaeologist of you.
That's not
Entire-
Kara.
So?
That's not Kara. That's
So?
why.
Well, I'm
It's
just
still
gonna.
anti-archaeologist.
I'm just gonna leave
Yeah,
now while
Kara
we're
doesn't
punching
care.
that pillar.
As you guys all leave, as you guys all leave, not even right after you guys get out. It's a little bit later. This guy's really slow. You see him reach the pillar, stop for a moment, and then begins to move down.
Cute.
Oh, thank fucking goodness he can't fit through here.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, everyone saved that very first turn. If that hadn't happened, would have been an entirely different story.
Yeah, it's a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
You do not want to be eaten by one
You
of
do
those.
not want to be engulfed. Alright. You guys find yourself in a room.
A rubber room.
A rubber room. A rubber room with Cotinus. Bylan, you're up next. But you're also
Yes.
not good with the map right now, so we can move on. If that's okay
Yeah.
with you.
That's totally fine.
Alright.
I will say I unfortunately do have to work in the morning.
Yep, I know. This is gonna be the last room of the night. Just because Aaron's been anticipating it the entire time.
What?
Alright.
Oh, fuck.
Tally.
No, it's this room.
Well, nothing's gonna happen if I step over this, right?
And you step
Just
into the
for
leaves,
safety,
and you fall.
Bylan kind of walks over.
Tally, you fall
before
into
you
a
do
pit
some-
strat. Oh, go ahead, Bylan.
Before Tally does anything, Bylan just kind of steps up.
Yeah?
Do you want me to test the grounds?
Nah, it's fine. I got this. It's only some leaves!
She looks down the hole,
You fall.
kind of like placing her hands on her hips,
Oh.
and then just shakes their head.
I'm realizing only now that the doors aren't visible to you guys, so there is a door here. Tally, you fall into a pit trap. You take 9 damage.
Oh, fuck!
You can climb back out of it on your next turn.
Comedic
Gives you the
purpose.
power of AI to build the website you need.
Tally,
Yeah?
are you okay?
Oh my gosh, these ads are killing
Yeah,
me.
I have cookies.
Never using this
no,
service
no.
again. Alright, Cotinus. In this room, there are some piles of leaves on the ground. There is a door here. There's a door here.
My God.
Scarlet, you there?
Leap over these piles of leaves. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
They jump. Just jump over.
You jump over.
Yeah.
You
I'll
go
walk
into
over
the
to the
next
door.
room.
Yeah.
Alright. While that's happening, Makoto.
Makoto, you want to see what's in this room
Ba-da-bum,
so
ba-da.
bad?
Gonna hop over.
Alright.
Gojo, any chance you could check what's on the other side of that door? Gojo nods. Yo, Waimo.
Can Gojo communicate? I thought they
No,
couldn't talk.
They can't communicate, but he just nods, and I just interpret the nod as Yo, Waimo.
He opens the
I don't-
door, walks in, walks out, and mouths silently at you.
Can you
I don't
nod
know
your
what-
head yes or nod your head no if it's a good area?
He shrugs.
A shrug. Okay, thank you.
I'm going in.
You go in. You open the door, Kara, and inside is a chest.
Whoop. Mine opened.
Inside of the chest, you find a little bag of candies.
Ooh, nice.
As you pick them up, and as you're walking away from the chest, suddenly this massive wave of dread falls on your shoulders, and you feel like an awful human being for touching the candy.
Oh. Like stealing candy from a baby. Not my problem.
With that, Katsunis,
I'm
you
stuck in the wall again!
yeah, because you dragged
Yeah,
to
you
the
deserve
corner.
it,
You
you
just
piece of
have to go
trash.
straight. Katsunis, you go into the next room. Inside, you see another wall of spikes, and you see a rock, and that's where we're going to be continued.
Alright, good night,
I
guys.
don't like
Good night, Dee.
Someone help me! I'm
Good night,
stuck.
Violet.
Help.